Let's just have a look how beautiful this is. This section of my garden looks amazing with fall color, and it's been quite warm. We haven't had our first frost yet, so some of the annuals, like this impatiens, are still going strong. For fall interest, I have recently purchased 3 of these beautiful coral bells or heuchera in red warm tones. Here I have a hellebore, which has so many blooms set. I'm very excited for it. These are my roses. These are my mums, tall garden mums. I'm impressed at how many blooms they have. Now, these mums are quite special. These are spoon mums. I can hardly wait for them to open, and I'm just thrilled that they overwintered. Since the weather has been mild, we still have some strawberries, although they are taking forever to ripen. This gorgeous rose bush is the only one I haven't trimmed back yet because it has so many flowers and it has a lot of leaves as well. Here the lamb's ear is going strong. And these other plants, like pansies, not so much. I'm not sure why they're not blooming more. Look at this rich display of colors. I just love it. This chrysanthemum is just stunning. It has got to be one of my all-time favorites. I got it one year in spring. I transplanted it. I took cuttings. I cannot get enough of this plant. This area is pretty much devoid of color now. I guess there is a little bit of color, but not as abundant as it used to be. Asters are still blooming. So is Veronica. And rock cress has started blooming. Of course, I have some weeds like this stinging nettle. Here is a different view. So you can see a lot of green and not much color. Hydrangea with its blooms mostly dry. Here I wanted to show you I finally transplanted my passion flower. I've had it for 2 years and I've just had it in a pot in my mini greenhouse, and it just got too tall for me to keep in my tiny little greenhouse. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and I did take a cutting too, so if all else fails, we're starting over. This is cup and saucer vine. Its blooms are so big, and when everything else is kind of dying out, these go strong. Last year, they were blooming in December, and we had freezing temperatures, so that was beautiful. This is the arch that I recently showed you how I created in a video, and I love that the Arborvitae have finally been trimmed. Here you can see there are lots of gaps in the top. And then I did tie them up with a soft type of wire. I'm not sure if this is how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I did it anyways. And I think next year it's going to be spectacular. Right now it's keeping me happy. These coral bells I planted last fall. I love this color combination. They're just kind of silvery green. And then contrasted with these gorgeous mums, mounding mums. That's just stunning to me. And I have some tall garden mums as well. So here I have white begonias. They are annuals and they will die back with the first frost. Ajuga is new here. I transplanted it in summer. This area I decked out for Halloween. So my family and I carved these pumpkins. For fall color, I've added this bright red ornamental pepper. I've had the variegated ivy and I've swapped out the begonia for white heather and these beautiful bright violas. And of course, you cannot have fall without mums. Now, can you? This container is my annuals container and it's looking fabulous. I mean, these coral bells haven't done this all summer and now they're thriving. Vinca is going strong, Coleus is going strong, and so is Impatiens. The only thing that's struggling in here really is the Buddleia or butterfly bush. And here inside I wanted to show you, these were my white callas. They're actually green on the outside, so quite unique. And I'm hoping to overwinter these so I can enjoy them next year. And this is my succulent arrangement. And my lantern with some artificial leaves. Here I have added some pumpkins for beautiful fall color. I've taken out the vinca and I have replaced my yellow violas that have mostly rotted. They had root rot for these gorgeous violet ones. This flower bed is kind of whimsical and has a lot of color. I love that gazania is still blooming. Petunia still blooming. And of course the queen of the fall, the mum, that perfect mound. It is time for another fall garden tour. So today I want to show, today is unseasonably warm. We haven't had our first frost yet.